The Amish live 7 to 10 years longer than the average American, and it's not because of expensive supplements or trendy superfoods. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 simple foods they eat every single day that science shows can boost longevity. No TikTok, no DoorDash, and definitely no energy drinks, yet Amish communities consistently show better health outcomes than most Americans. Research from the University of Maryland found that Amish adults have significantly lower rates of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. While their active lifestyle plays a huge role, their diet holds some fascinating secrets. So let's dive into these 5 everyday foods that might just change how you think about eating for longevity. Number 1. Fresh vegetables, but not the kind that travel 1,500 miles to reach your plate. Amish vegetables often travel just meters from soil to table, and this makes a massive difference. Harvard School of Public Health research shows that eating 5-9 servings of fresh vegetables daily can reduce heart disease risk by up to 30%. But here's what's fascinating. Nutrient levels in produce start declining within hours of harvest. The Amish eat seasonally, which means they naturally rotate through different nutrients year-round. Spring greens for detox, summer tomatoes for lycopene, fall squash for beta-carotene. You don't need a farm, even a small herb garden or buying from local farmers markets can get you closer to this soil-to-plate freshness. Number 2. Whole grains, but not the whole grain marketing you see on cereal boxes. I'm talking about grains that still contain all 3 parts: the bran, germ, and endosperm. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published a study following 100,000 people for 14 years and found that those eating true whole grains had 20% lower risk of heart disease and better blood sugar control. Amish families often mill their own flour weekly, which preserves the nutrient-rich oils that go rancid in store-bought whole grain products after months on shelves. Look for terms like stone ground or buy from local mills. Your bread should have 5 ingredients or less, not 20. Now, if you're thinking this all sounds too simple to work, wait until you hear about their approach to dairy. It's completely different from what most of us grew up with, and the health implications are pretty incredible. But first, hit that like button if you're enjoying these research-backed insights. Number 3. Dairy, but this comes with an important disclaimer. Not everyone tolerates dairy well, even the fresh kind. However, for those who do, Amish dairy is worlds apart from supermarket versions. Their cows graze on natural pastures and the milk is minimally processed. Research from Newcastle University shows that grass-fed dairy contains 50% more omega-3 fatty acids and higher levels of beneficial bacteria for gut health. Unlike ultra-pasteurized dairy that can sit on shelves for months, Amish families consume their dairy fresh, often within days of milking. They often make their own yogurt and cheese using traditional fermentation methods that increase beneficial probiotics, something our ancestors did for thousands of years. Number 4. Beans, peas, and lentils. These humble foods are nutrition powerhouses that most Americans severely undereat. The New England Journal of Medicine published research showing that people who eat legumes 4+ times per week have 22% lower risk of heart disease compared to those eating them less than once weekly. Legumes provide plant-based protein, fiber, and essential minerals like magnesium and potassium. But here's the Amish secret. They combine beans with whole grains to create complete proteins. This bean and grain combination has sustained civilizations for millennia. Think rice and beans, corn and lima beans. It's nutritional science our ancestors figured out through trial and success. Number 5. Finally, meat, but with crucial differences in quality and quantity. Amish livestock are pasture-raised, hormone-free, and eat natural diets. Studies in the Journal of Animal Science show that grass-fed meat contains higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and conjugated linoleic acid, compounds linked to reduced inflammation. But here's what's equally important. Portion control. Amish meals center around vegetables and grains, with meat as a complement, not the main event. The average Amish person eats about 3 to 4 ounces of meat per meal, compared to the typical American 8-ounce serving. Their approach to meat reflects both practicality and tradition. Animals provide multiple resources beyond just food, so they're treated as valuable assets, not commodity products. But here's what makes this all work. It's not just the what, it's the how. Amish families prepare meals slowly, eat together without distractions, and practice natural portion control. Research from Cornell University shows that people who eat family-style meals consume 35% more vegetables and have better overall nutrition than those eating individually. Their eating patterns align with what longevity researchers call blue zone habits: whole foods, social eating, and natural movement throughout the day. Combined with daily physical labor, fresh air, strong community bonds, and low chronic stress, their diet becomes part of a complete lifestyle that supports longevity. Now, you don't need to churn your own butter or grow every carrot, but you can adopt some Amish-inspired principles. Shop seasonally at farmers markets when possible. Choose whole grains with minimal processing. Prepare more meals at home using simple ingredients. Eat family style with others when you can. Focus on vegetables first, everything else second. The Amish aren't trying to hack longevity, they're simply maintaining food traditions that happen to align with what modern nutrition science validates. Sometimes the old ways really are the best ways. What's one Amish-inspired change you're going to try this week? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one and love hearing about your health journeys. If this gave you some new perspectives on food and longevity, hit that like button, subscribe for more evidence-based nutrition content, and check out this video next where we explore the Mediterranean diet secrets that science can't ignore.